Unleashing the productive forces I have mentioned so far requires broad-based deregulation and an emphasis on trust-based governance. Over the last decade, we have undertaken structural reforms, rationalizing over 20,000 compliances, decriminalizing business laws, and digitizing public services to reduce friction. Our experience with implementing the Business Reform Action Plan by different elected state governments has demonstrated that deregulation is a powerful catalyst for industrial growth. We remain committed to further simplifying regulation and processes to reduce business costs, particularly for MSMEs, and enhance productivity. Flexible labor laws, transparent land markets, and simplified tax regimes must converge to create a seamless, competitive environment. Achieving this vision will require sustained collaboration between the center and the state governments. Startups and innovation form the cornerstone of the India-US relationship. On the one hand, India is a leading exporter of startup acumen to the US. For instance, a report by Indiaspora and BCG shows that Indian first-generation immigrants founded 72 unicorns between 2018 and 2023. These unicorns were worth at least 195 billion US dollars in valuation and employed 55,000 people, nearly 55,000 people. On the other hand, the US has been foundational to India's startup growth journey. Not only is the US a large investor in Indian startups, but it has also helped co-create the Global Capability Center as a landscape in India. More than 65% of the GCCs in India have their headquarters in the United States. These GCCs provide high value-added bespoke services in areas such as R&D, management consulting, and auditing. While the US is a mature startup hub, which has developed over 50 to 60 years, India's startup journey is a nascent one. Over the course of last decade, the government's focus was on reducing the cost of entrepreneurial risk-taking by removing regulatory and infrastructural barriers. For instance, around 57 regulations have been simplified for startups. As a result, India now ranks second globally in innovation quality among middle-income economies, with top rankings in the quality of scientific publications and universities. India's journey to become a Viksit Bharat by 2047 is not merely an aspiration, but a shared national mission powered by a vision for inclusive, sustainable, and innovation-led growth. Despite the pandemic shock and a banking crisis, our progress over the past decade, anchored in strong macroeconomic fundamentals and steady reforms, gives us the confidence and direction for the road ahead. As a result, India has risen from the world's 10th largest economy to the 5th largest in just 5 years, a clear sign of our growing strength and global relevance. To conclude, as we lay the foundation for a developed India, we must stay committed to long-term goals without losing sight of present realities. The global order is changing. That poses challenges, but also opportunities. We must be prepared to tackle the former while seizing the latter. Domestically, growth, jobs, sustainability, and inclusion are not competing goals. They are interdependent objectives that must be pursued harmoniously. A Viksit Bharat will be shaped not only by the government, but by the collective effort of every citizen. This vision calls upon us to think boldly, act inclusively, and stay resilient and flexible.